To episode 1 of a new little experiment I'm going to try here, and that is to video me playing a war game. I've been a war gamer ever since I was in high school. My first war game I actually ever saw was in choir. Took choir in high school, and our choir director one day pulled out a board game from Avalon Hill called D-Day. Now, this was back in the 60s because I'm an old guy. I'm 62 years old. And I fell in love with it. I went home, bugged my mom, went and got it like a day or two later. I've been playing war games ever since. And of course, once computers made their way onto the scene, I got into them pretty quickly. I actually had an old clone of an XT, IBM XT clone, two 5.25-inch floppy drives. Sometime later, I installed by myself, with the help of PC Magazine, a massive 30 megabyte hard drive. Or no, it was 40 meg. I'm sorry. And started playing war games, and I've been playing them ever since. Because at least with a computer game, you do get an opponent, which you don't with board games. Now, I played Commander: The Great War before, and since we're marking the 100th anniversary of World War I thought it'd be a great time to go through it. We're going to do the whole war as the Central Powers, because I think they're a little harder to play. And we are also on balanced. I played it on handicap and won pretty easily, so let's see how I do on balance. Probably not nearly as well, but you never know. At least you don't know without trying, so let's give it a shot and have some fun together. And hopefully you'll let me know what you think about it. So let's start the game. Of course, the game starts with Serbia and the Austro-Hungary Empire, and that's it. Not for long. We're going to start with the Navy, just so I can remind you. Don't forget your Navy. Even though it's not doing any good right there, still don't want to forget it. Now, you're not exactly, as the Central Powers, ready for this. You can see your troops are way out of position. I'm going to rail this guy down here to sort of anchor the line. And I'm going to put him here, because now you can see most of what you're dealing with. And this arc here of entrenched troops from Belgrade on down, and obviously you got rough territory here, this is a tough nut to crack. If you can push through here, though, you can make some progress. So we're obviously going to need our artillery. And we're going to need everybody we can get. One of the keys to notice here, this guy. You notice he's not entrenched. That means hit him, and hit him as hard as you can. In this game, if you've got a unit that's not entrenched, he's going to take a lot more casualties than if you don't. So let's see how we do. Only got 3 there. Only got 3 there, so he's probably going to survive this. No, he did not. Awesome. We're going to move our cavalry forward and hope for the best. Now, as in any strategic game, research is critical, so make sure you get your guys focused. And production is critical, especially here, because believe me, you're going to need every warm body you can. Now, I prefer to buy infantry, but right now, because at the start of the war we're so unprepared, we are going to get garrisons as well. But I'm going to focus more on infantry. Let's see what the Serbs do. They strike back at Sarajevo, which you want to hold. You'll notice they bring up some troops, and they're in pretty good spot, defensively speaking. They're in a very good spot. And so as the Central Powers, you got a problem here. I'm going to go ahead and buy first, just because I can, and see if I can get anything here. Nope, nothing there. And now you got some choices to make. Clearly, this cavalry unit's a little weaker. He's not dug in. This guy here is a garrison, but he's dug in. So how do you handle it? Well, that's a good question. I'm going to switch positions here. That's pretty steep. If I can get 3 out of them, that wouldn't be bad. But I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring these guys up. And I'm going to reinforce. Well, I shouldn't have bought those 2 units. See, folks, I've had a lot of experience in wargaming. I've played them a long time. I've done scenario designing with Wild Bill's Raiders for Steel Panthers, and I've worked on John Tiller games as a scenario designer and playtester. I've playtested for Strategic Command, a couple of their games. I love SC, and when SC3 comes out, I'll be playing it. None of that means I'm actually a good player, and I just proved it right there. So here we go. Let's see what the Serbs do here. There goes the cavalry. And now here comes the rest of Europe jumping in. Germany, France, and here we go. And we notice we have a unit, so that's good. All right, let's go ahead and start up here with the Germans. The Germans, of course, have a tough nut to crack here on the Western Front. And in my opinion, this is like this and the Russian front of the two big fronts. But you can, and historically they did, knock the Russians out of the war. If you can do it soon enough and reinforce this front, then you got something here. So Liège is first. You want to get that this turn if at all possible. You want to get Brussels as soon as you can and Antwerp as soon as you can. So we're going to swing around. Wow, only one. That's not good. And don't forget your little Zeppelin unit up here, because he can actually pack a punch. Now that river is annoying because I'd love to get all the way around him, but take what you can get and make the best of it. And as you can see, Liège falls. That's good. Now, you can't really, although you'd love to, keep driving over here or swing down here. It's about as far as you're going to get. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. And I'm actually going to attack. Ooh, see, I lost that one. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose there. And I'm just going to fill this in for now. Here's a unit in this next turn. They're going to hit hard, and that's why I leave that guy there, because I'll let these guys absorb the first assault, depending on how well they do, maybe a second, and then I'll swap them because they're going to need it. One of the big decisions to make here is, do I keep this guy here where I'm almost certainly going to need him, or do I send him down to help out the Austrians down near Serbia because they need help? But right now, I'm keeping him here because I think we need him more. So we're going to move him up. And we're going to purchase some more units. Even garrison units, because when the Russians come, believe me, you're going to want some help. As much help as you can get. Can I get it? Good, I'll take one. All right. Now down here, this is interesting. Gonna keep bringing our guys up here. And get this guy close. Bring these guys in. There you go. Now I could bring this guy across, cut him off, and hit him hard. And hope for the best. And that's what I'm going to do. It's a little risky, but, you know, what isn't? Nice. And I'm just going to pull him over here just to get him out of the way. It would be nice. Actually, I do have somebody I can bring down here. I forgot about him. There you go. Now, they can advance out of Belgrade to relieve his encirclement, or he could pull back. It'd be great if they advanced out of it and put one of these guys in there. Let's see what they do. Because if you can snag Belgrade, that's a good thing. Oh, and I forgot my navy. See, I told you, I always do that. Oh, well. Here we go. Yeah, they're pulling back. I would have much preferred they move forward. Let's see what the Westerners do here to fill this huge gap. They will fill it. They usually do. Here they come. And like I said, they're hitting. Ooh, they're hitting him good. Oh yeah, he's retreating. We're gonna pull him back. Look at that. Nice. Now they put us in an interesting spot here, because you'll notice they've got Belgium units in Brussels and this armored car unit standing between me and Antwerp. And that is pretty good. So, and we have a general, our first general to show up, Austrian general. We're putting him, going to put him right there and see what we can do with all this. But first of all, I think I'm going to come up here. I'm sorry for my voice. It's a little hoarse. Not good on my first recording, but oh well. Oh, I messed that up. See, I didn't bring my artillery down when I should have. So now I don't have it. And I wish I did. Well, let's hit this with it. That's good. Oh, man. That's the frustrating thing about this game is you can't always get what you think you should be able to get. All right. Let's hit him and see if we can push him back. Almost, but not quite. So I'm going to throw him over there. Move him down here. Don't forget to swap these guys, please. And then we are going to beef up my guys. Meanwhile, down here, what should we do? Well, we're going to bring the artillery up. And let's see. I'm pretty sure we can kill him. So let's see if these guys can get him. They got him. So we want to do a little cover here. Pull you over here. And see what kind of damage we can inflict down here. Not a whole heck of a lot. Unfortunately. And unfortunately, if you attack, you can't reinforce. Boy, it would be nice if you could, but there you go. Yeah. We're going to get some more guys. Get ready for the Russians who are coming. Absolutely. They always do. And there's, like I said, a lot of them. And we're going to remember here, finally, to get my sub out of there. Now over here, I want to position my Navy properly because the British are going to try and get a sub through here. They're very good at that. They do sneak through. But if you put enough ships here and you get lucky, they'll sneak through, but you'll still be able to see them. And you want to see them because I'm going to have supplies coming down from here. And if they can get a sub in here, they can wreak all kinds of havoc with it. And you don't want that. So that should slow down any subs. And I'm not really sure what I want to do with this, but I'm going to pull him out to here just to be sure. And let's make sure research is all right. Nope, not focused. Focusing helps. All right, we're going to do one more turn and we're out. Let's see what they do to me. There goes the Royal Navy, and there's probably a sub up there that you don't see. Or there could be one anyway. And of course, early in this game, actually all through the game, but especially very early, the subs are not really that big of a threat. And then also the surface navies don't do a good job finding them. Ooh, man. Serbs had a lot for breakfast this morning. Let's see what they're going to do over here since I failed to take Antwerp. Oh, that is so close, but so far. Let's see what the French and the Belgians are going to do. Hopefully they'll put that armored car unit in Antwerp. Put the armored car unit in Antwerp. I'm trying mental control over the AI, folks. Put the okay. Well, if they had to put an infantry unit in there, at least it's a Belgium unit, which should be better. Ooh, they whisked him away in a big hurry. What are they going to put in his place? Cavalry. Okay. I can live with that. And they're going to... Uh-huh. Okay. Well, it's going to make my next turn pretty interesting to see what can I do and which way should I go. Should I focus on Antwerp? Should I focus on Brussels? Try both. Who knows? They're strengthening, reinforcing their guys. And Great Britain will sail, of course. So that's going to bring us to an end of this turn. And we will see you next time as I continue to try and win this game. for the Central Powers. So until next time, this is Louis saying thanks for listening, and I'll see you later.